Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Hello, good evening, it's Matthew, and also it's 9:25 PM here in the UK, and we're going to look at some more weather cams and webcams in high definition to see what we can find. Now, the other video I've done this afternoon was very, very interesting. Some of the webcams showed some strange looking heavenly bodies. Now, that heavenly body I spotted on that weather cam this afternoon on the right hand side, I've studied it, and I am telling you that that is definitely a large object that's out there in the inner solar system that shouldn't be there. It's a very strange shape. And we're going to have a look at some of the Mexico cams this evening, because the skyline cams and also the other Earth cams, they basically, a lot of them cams are basically at night time now. So I'm going to have a look at the Mexico cams again, and we're going to zoom in on some of the skies and see what we can see. Anyway, go have a nice evening, and respect to you, and I'll be back in 2 seconds. Here's the Mexico cam. Okay, these are the Mexico cams. Lots of people are familiar with these Mexico cams as well. So many people have looked on these cams for many years to study the skies. And also I found something, and I found a lot of things on the Mexico cams in the past few years. I'm going to show you this image now, okay, with the sun that's coming up. The sun will come across here. And if you see this now, you'll see, as I'm pressing the, now look what I've noticed. This round object. Now the thing is, this here is the glare from the sun and the simulator. Okay, there is an object that's up there, and also the darkness of the sky, and you've got this haze as well. Now the thing is, though, with the simulator, you're not going to get the true sunlight because it's got a huge disk in front of it that's above our Earth's atmosphere. This is what I'm looking at, this object here. We go another click, you can see it's getting larger. You can see this round object that's up in the skies. Now I've seen this before, and it's always been here this time of the year. Every year, this object, and then it disappears as we click on. See? I'm going to zoom into this now. 2 seconds, please. Now you can see this, can't you? You can see this object closer. Very strange. I mean, the thing is that that is not lens flare. This is this browny, creamy golden sort of object, this brassy coloured object that's always with the sun. This could be Nibiru, and it's got like rock formations on it as well. It's very strange. It's a very strange object. As I say, it could just be anything else. I'm not 100%, but I'm telling you, I've seen this before. And it's with the sun all the time. Is it reflection from the simulator? I don't know. But it's sort of reflecting this shadow up there, the same colour as what's dimming the ground. We must always remember that we're darkening now, okay? And these bodies are up there. I'm going to go to another cam now and see what else I can find for you. This is another Mexico cam, and I want you to see the sun. Now I've zoomed in on the sun. Now I want you to take note of this area. The sun goes down, okay? Now watch this. As the sun goes down, you've got this object that's illuminating. I believe this to be Nemesis. It's with it. On the other side, it's clear. We've got this huge apparition that's here as the sun goes down. Can you see this? There is something else that's being cloaked as the sun goes down. Can you see this? You can just see it here. I'm going to go to another cam now, but there's lots of other objects being shown now on the different cams. This is another cam, and this is also in Mexico. And also I want to show you something as well that's very important. You can see a huge reflection that's coming up this way, and then it moves to the left. As the sun's going down, you're getting a huge dark reflection, and also this strange orange reflection coming from Nemesis. You will see this now. Watch this. As I'm clicking through the cam now, you can see this. Look, it's coming up. The sun is already on the other side, and you can see this coming through now. Can you see the dark shadow that's underneath? There's a huge shadow, and this here is a reflection from the binary twin. They are getting bigger now. I mean, look at this. That is not from our sun. This area is being lit up now by the binary twin. It's gone. Very strange times. We've got these reflections coming in now, so big now, and it's worrying me really now, because at the end of the day, I think we're going to end up with this situation very, very soon. On this cam as well, here in Mexico, what they've done is they've blanked the screen. Now they've white screened the photos on this cam, and you can see. Look at the state of the sun. This simulator, this object that's in front of the sun. It just looks so strange, doesn't it? And this darkness in the sky, and we're getting this tint everywhere. This darkness also. This is a real situation, and it's as I said on the other cam. Then it's very worrying, isn't it? Something huge is going to happen soon. I mean, there's some really crazy times. I'm going to flick through this cam and I'll show you that the white screen the footage, so you can't see what's going on the sundown. Look, they've taken the footage away. So something must have been showing on this cam. It is true, they do white screen the images. It's I mean, look at this. I mean, look at the state of the sun. It is just not the same anymore, is it? I mean, the skies have completely changed. They really have. I mean, look at it. Look at it. Very strange times. Very, very dark for the time of the day. It's 2 p.m. in Mexico, and it's dark. We are being eclipsed. Again, look at the ground. It is just like a huge eclipse. And it is an eclipse. We are being eclipsed right now. Also on this cam as well, you'll see a huge blue shadow here, and it moves across the screen here into the darkness. Okay, watch this. Here it is here, this huge object, and it goes across the screen. Watch. Here it is here. 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 And then it drops down. Goes down on the horizon. Very large reflection, a blue reflection that we've been seeing on all the different other cams. Here's another interesting image that I've caught on the Mexico cams. This is an Acapulco cam. And basically I've noticed this a few times now, this object. It's as the sun goes down, this object comes up and then moves to the right. Now, it could be lens flare, I don't know, okay? But basically, doesn't move as the sun is going down. It moves to the right. It doesn't go down with it or go down the screen or anything like that. So it'll be interesting to keep an eye on that as well, because you can see those chemtrails underneath the object, and also the redness, the haze, and other objects. It's just you can see the blueness on the screen, the yellowness of the sun, and all that red haze. But as again, I could be wrong. But as I said, we're going to catch things that basically might not be what they are, but just keep going to find the truth, because that's what I want to do. I want to find the truth as well as you do. So it's just checking the cams. So tomorrow I'm going to check the cams as well. I'm going to check the Skyline cams again, and over the weekend I'm going to be checking all sorts of different cams as well. So it's just basically being observant and keep looking to see what we can find. We've seen so many cams now, so many images, of beach images on horizons and stuff, that everything is dimming now. It really is getting to a point that everything is getting darker now. And basically, I did this some time ago. I was doing this. I was checking the cams again about a year and a half ago, doing what I'm doing now. So basically, I didn't have a channel then. I was just basically looking at the cams and seeing what I could find. And I've seen some crazy, interesting things, like, you know. And I was sending my images out to other people on different channels, and I was getting feedback saying fantastic images. And it's just basically, that's what we need to do, isn't it? We need to just keep looking at the images, you know. And as I say, when the weather's better and a lot warmer here in the Northern Hemisphere in the UK, I'm going to be out looking closely at the stars and also to see if we can find these objects, because I believe that now we're getting very close. We're getting very close now to these celestial bodies. I can just feel it. I just know that people are going to start noticing it even more now. Anyway, we're going to go to another cam now, so let's see what we can find on the other cam. This is a cam that I was on and showed you yesterday as well. Now it's today, the timestamp at the top right hand corner, and it's 15:57 there in the Mexico area. I want to show you this, is quite bothering me. You can see this reflection, can't you, of the sun? But the simulator, this object up here is to the right. It's not. It's offset. The center part would be here. Now the reflection should be here, shouldn't it? But what is this? It's a reflection from our natural sun behind it. This proves that the simulator is up there. You can see these golden marks, can't you, on this side? This is from our sun. Okay? Now the thing is, though, you can see that shape, can't you? It should be straight down. We're getting the reflection, but we're getting it to the left, sorry. We're getting it to the left-hand side here. It's just absolutely strange. Now, the thing is, though, look how blue this is. Okay? Look how blue this is. This from this object that's in our atmosphere. Look at the cloud colouring. The cloud colouring is the colour of the reflection on the sea. Our sun is dimming behind that simulator. It really is dimming. And they've basically got this object that's able to beam out light, but it's not healthy for us, is it? We're not getting the true vitamin D, the true lighting of the natural sun. Look how dark it is on the ground and the land as well. I mean, come on. It's all going to be a short situation. It's going to be close now. It really is. It's got to be close now before something happens. It really is, because these cameras show that we are dimming now. We're darkening. And basically, it just looks so foolish now, because NASA, they can't get away with it so much longer now. They really can't, because the cams are showing now that there is a problem up there, isn't there? Come on. I mean, the angles and the darkness and everything are telling us that something is going on. This is another image as well that I'm showing you. Here, this is not our sun. This isn't our sun. Now, remember the other object I showed you on the other video? The blueness, the blue color, and the red color. These two heavenly bodies are coming in. These reflections are coming in, definitely 100%. Now, the sun will come up from this side, and this object is here. Now, what they've done is they've missed it on the white screen. You can see that it white screens either side. So they've missed that. Every other screen is white. Now, here is our natural sun that's coming up here on the right hand side. And also we've got this reflection as well from the binary twin. Now the thing is, though, basically, if you can see this, you can see the reflections. This isn't our natural sun. This is heavenly object that's coming up on the horizon east. Now I'm going to go to another cam now. But the thing is, though, it's just basically all these reflections are showing now, and the sky is in a grey, silvery haze. Here's another cam that I've caught an object in the sky as well behind these chemtrails. I'm going to go back and show you these chemtrails now, okay? Now, I apologize about the tapping, but you can see first, right, to prove to you that these are controlled clouds by HARP and also the chemtrails, okay? You've got these clear skies, okay? I'm sorry about the blank skin. I've noticed this as well in a few cams, this strange chemtrail pointing downwards. These are chemtrails here. And also these skies have been whitewashed with all the poisons and toxins. These are not our natural clouds as chemtrails. These are all chemtrails that are covering to hide the binary twin. Now, I want to show you something that's very interesting on this cam as well. As we tap through, okay, it gets thicker, the chemtrails, the sky. Okay, these are chemtrails. All of it's chems. These are poisonous chems. These are not our natural clouds. Okay, now watch this. You'll see as the chemtrails get thicker, this is our natural sun. This is the simulator and our natural sun behind it. Okay, now as I tap through, you will see this object. Okay, this is a different object that's behind the chems. It's reflecting and it moves. I'll show you now, hold on. There it is again. Then it sort of like moves. Very strange. Can you see that? It's moving from right to left. Watch. Right to left. It's gone. Crazy times. We have got some other large objects up there. Here is that other cam that I noticed as well, this celestial body, and I've been looking at it very carefully. You can see this, can't you? Here. There is definitely an object up there, no shadow of a doubt, and it's in the similar position as I showed you earlier on a different place, on the cam today. There it is. This huge body. It's reflecting from the sun. I don't know if it's behind the sun or in front of the sun, but there is an object up there. I don't know if it's Jupiter or Mars or anything like that, but what I'm saying is though, it's massive. It's huge. And then it disappears. You can see that, can't you? Watch. It's just... There it is. This huge celestial body. It's definitely something that's up there. I've checked the cams. I've checked the different modes. There is... I mean, that is no shadow of a doubt. There's definitely something there. This is the Panoranica cam, and this is in Mexico as well. And we're going to see some true evidence of chemtrailing. And also we're going to see on this cam some very strange skies, and also the sun that's got that object in front of it. I mean, it's getting worse. It is getting worse. They are blatantly doing this now. And there's some strange chemtrails. I mean, here we go. Look at this. I mean, you've got the chemtrailing starting in the skies. They spray first, and it gets into this thickness of these chems. Okay? And then they start mixing these chems together. And also you'll see a red object up there. It's very faint, but you'll see it. You can see these other images as well. I mean, look at this. It's chemtrailed. And all these poisons that are being sprayed across our sun. It's so evident here on this cam as well. They are hiding the binary twin. Now, if you go to the other cam, okay, that is lens flare. Here, you will see that they are basically spraying. Oh, look at this. They're spraying with these other chems. I have seen these chems now. Very strange chemicals. I don't know if they've been... I don't know. It's just very strange. These objects that are in front of these chems as well. Now, the thing is, though, look how dark it is on the land. They are spraying all the time now. Now, here is this object. This little object. I'm going to zoom in on this now. Let me see if I can get a closer shot on the next page. No, it's gone. Okay. Now, the thing is, though, what I'm going to do is I'm going to zoom in for you and see this. Here we are now with the zoomed in object. That is not lens flare. Because the thing is, though, okay, it doesn't move with the sun. It's not lens flare or anything like that. It's got redness round this object. It's a long way away. But it's still big. It's a celestial body that's out there. Is this Nibiru? I don't know. The thing is, though, we're getting a lot of red reflections of the same colouring as well. So it's very important that we just pick up all the other objects that are not moving in the background, that basically move to the left or the right, the wrong way when the opposite way, when the sun's coming up or down. All the other objects you will see with the sun would be lens flare. But these other objects don't move. I'm going to go to another cam now, but it's so important that we keep an eye on these celestial bodies that are out there, these objects that basically move the wrong way or they don't move at all. Here on this image as well, you can see with the chemtrail that area. They've sprayed the area. The thing is, though, I've noticed no planes. I've just noticed these lines in the skies. Are they using other techniques to chemtrail? There is something going on up there now. I've noticed these chemtrails as well. They're very thick and very chemically. You can see the different reflections. The green and the pinkness of these clouds are very full of toxins and other chemicals that are using to mix and make it thick up there so we can't see anything. It's so dangerous to our health, but they just keep pumping at skies every day now with this stuff to hide the binary twin. And all the other heavenly bodies that are up there. It's criminal, isn't it? It's bad for us. They should now just show what's going on. It's just outrageous how they're not opening up to the public to let people know and understand that what's going on in the reality of life now. It's so true that we need to be open with this. Here's another cam that's in Mexico, and I want you to look closely at this area, okay? You'll see a huge heavenly body moving from here to left to right. Now, it could be explainable, but it just looks strange. Can you see this? Hold on, I'll go back. Here. Is this an object in the background, in the blue sky, in the grey skies? Can you see that movement? Ready? There. And also, I thought I saw something going across on here. Just basically checking to see if I can see anything really, to pick up. Some very strange skies ahead. I'm going to go to another cam now. Here is this very strange blue reflection that's under the sun. Now the thing is that simulator's there, and also on this cam the ground is very dark, but the thing is though, you've got that blue reflection above them clouds. When the sun is going down, we get this blue haze in the sky, and then when it gets lower it goes all red. So we're getting these objects that are with the sun, and they are here. Here's another Mexico cam, very interesting, because basically at the end of the day there is an object that's here, okay? A round object that's here. When the sun goes up it reflects. Watch this. Can you see that? It's just here. There's the tip of it here. It's the tip here. The top of the object is just at the top here. So if I go down where the sun is coming up, just see that. Just see that. Object that's being cloaked. Just see that, just underneath the sun. I'm going to go to another cam now. This is another cam that's in Mexico, and you can see here, I've zoomed in to the side where the sun's coming up. You can see, I want to show you this object, okay? Now, can you see this here? The same object. There is a heavenly body that's being reflected there. You can see that just. Then it goes away. You can just see it. It's on most of the cams now. I mean, the thing is though, they've put so much toxin, waste and aluminium and barium and all the chemicals up there from those chem planes. They have been spraying the skies in Mexico and all other parts of the world, like the UK and the USA and Australia and every single place. Been spraying the skies using their military to pull the wool to hide the binary twin and Nibiru, Helium, the moons. This is live now, this cam, okay? It's very interesting. It's very important to see this cam because it says a lot of things. Look to the right and the left hand side of the sun. We are being eclipsed, okay? Our sun is being eclipsed. Now, they have definitely stuck this object up in front of the sun, above our atmosphere, to make it look as if there's no problems, there's nothing happening, it's just our natural sun. Look on the ground, it's too dim, far too dim, meaning they have put something up there in front of our sun. The light source on the sea is far too bright, and these heavenly bodies are eclipsing our sun. Now, as I said before, if the disk, whatever they use in the simulator, gets taken down, you will see our sun is too dark, and you will see our natural sun is being eclipsed. and everybody would look up and notice what's going on now. Every one of us, subscribers and viewers, will know for a fact that that is not our sun that we're seeing in the sky. It's a very peculiar, strange, it's very strange. The shape is strange, the colouring is strange, the darkness to the sky as well. It's all changing. We are changing. The whole system is now going to be facing a huge pole shift. So really, it's so important that we prepare. It really is important that we prepare now for this. It's a big event that's coming our way now. I'm going to go to another cam now. I've zoomed up on this cam and you can see that heavenly body again, that object is reflecting. Can you see this? It's on a different cam. Time there is 10:40 AM and it just looks very strange. But I've zoomed in to show you, but I'll show you the whole cam. This is the whole cam, and if I go down to the to show you, you can still see it there, can't you? You can still see that object there. This is lens flare. This is from the simulator. These reflections, very unnatural. And then it goes to it's all hidden, gone. And I'm going to go to another cam then, and that'll be the last cam for this evening. These are other strange skies up there on the live cam in Mexico. It's absolutely live now. As you can see, the hydrogen is being burnt from our natural clouds, and all that plasma in the sky as well. And you can see that haze at the bottom there from the binary twin. And all these people, as I say on this live cam, they're just carrying on their day-to-day activity, not knowing what's going on above our skies. And we all do. We all do know what's going on. And sooner or later, there's going to be lots of people that are going to see what's going on. So I'm going to leave you with this cam now. And I respect you all. So to Mexico, buenas noches. So that's good night. And good night to you all as well. Until tomorrow, I will do some more cam images. We will zoom into more footage and see what we can see in the skies. So take care. Respect to you all from Matt Rogers.